Hello, my name is Abe and welcome to another run of Monster Train 2. We have to unlock more things in order to unlock more things in the game. We're gonna start a new run, and we've unlocked some of the alternate clan champions, which is interesting. I don't think we have all of them. You have to get to level 5, I guess, to unlock an alternate clan champion. We have, instead of floaty circle girl, we have dude. General dude. His spell is different, and each of these clans, they're gonna have different spells that they have in your starter deck. So instead of having deal 1 or heal 1, we have phase apply conduit 1 to a friendly unit. So this allows you to keep cycling between the new moon and the full moon way faster, kind of like that. What is that sound? Oh, it's like the hard drive in my computer going. You can't hear it, I can hear it. I think it's normal though. It is some fan in my computer just goes warbly every once in a while. And instead of the dragon, we can have different dragon. Instead of fire starter, we can get bloated whelp, a minion, just like the imp queen from the previous game. Indigestion. Deal 1 damage to all enemy units on sacrifice. That's it? Just deal 1? I mean, it's a unit, so it gets out of your deck a little bit faster? I don't know, it seems weird. Apply conduit to a friendly unit. This probably won't enable this to do more damage, right? Because deal 1 damage, it's not gonna be that much. Going back for more egg. We could get more egg. Yeah, I don't think conduit for one that deals AoE, except it's a 1 energy, 1 damage to all units because it is a sacrifice. You have to kill this unit in order to do 1 damage, so you're not even getting the 4-1. You pay 1 energy, you do 1 damage to all enemy units. I mean, if you just look at this one, 0 damage, deal 1 damage, and it scales with magic power. This thing, I don't think it's gonna scale. But let's try it. I generally don't like the Imp Queen ability from Monster Train 1. This seems like it's gonna synergize with this, which could be kind of garbage, but sure, let's do it. And we'll try the alternate other coven as well. Apply conduit. Yeah, sure. We don't have any healing in the deck, but we can get some, hopefully. Starter cards, we get Lava Armor. On Revenge, apply Pyre Gel. Meh. Gravity, Ascend, Descend. I like having this just so we can build up a big floor. And Mage Blade Sweep is actually really good with the buffs that we have. We can give them more HP. They're gonna have a lot of magic power because of the free spells that we have that give magic power. And we can control whether or not it's full moon with those cards as well. This seems like a perfect synergy for this. I like it. I like it. When you play 3 different kinds of cards, draw 1 and gain an energy. On deployment, draw a non-damage spell. It costs -1 energy. Now, do you think it could cost -1 energy and we get energy back? Probably not. I think I'm just going to take draw, gain 1 energy, draw 1 energy, or sorry, gain 1 energy, draw 1 when you play 3 cards, because we have a lot of equipment. We have a lot of units, a lot of spells, multiple equipment. We can probably get this to work. Even a few times per battle, it'll be worth it. Lady Avarice, Guild Mother. You are big. I see. You're like the old trample boss. I forget the name of him. Other units get Avarice 5, or you get trample, and you put an egg behind you that gives us egg when we win. Okay. That's weird. Because Gilded Egg is a unit. The unit gets summoned behind you. You protect it, and if we win and the unit in the egg is still alive, we get 2 eggs from our egg meter. How interesting. I like big units, and I cannot lie. I kind of like Trample. So, I mean, we don't have the third option. We only get 2 options. Do we want gold or egg? I think I'll go egg, and we'll make this unit fat as hell. It's a 4 capacity unit, my God. But with Trample, hey, at least we're killing these guys pretty easily. Now we do need to have like a heal spell in the deck or something, but we'll get there. All right, so you're going up here. We have a Fabergé egg, and you are huge. Talk about jiggle physics. And then we want you as a sweeper, but let's put you here. That way we can control your sweep a little bit more effectively, and we know that there's going to be enemies spawned here. Okay. And I think it transitions to full moon immediately, so all of these units are dead, but we're not quick, so they're going to hit first. So you're all dead, and I'm taking damage, unfortunately. Oh, it would have, you know what? We should have kept these guys around to blow them up. I mean, this is all you can do. Apply Conduit 1 to a friendly unit. You have Mage Blade 2. Sure? We might as well give you this ability. Okay, we're gonna get you. Apply Pyre Gel to the attacker, Lava Armor. Let's put that on just you to give you more health, I think. You're a big unit, I need you to live. I'd rather you get, like, health, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh yeah, and I have to remember that we can, in fact, like, ascend and descend. So we can create a huge floor behind Lady Gilda. We wanna make these, oh dude, we can, this is like the perfect synergy. This is exactly what I was hoping for. You phase, then this is an ascend. It's gonna kill you, you son of, okay, don't do that. I needed to give you the armor. Did I play a unit? Ah, rip on the draw, rip on the draw. Okay, I guess I'll just buff you and then maybe ascend you later when we can give you more power, I guess. This is not working as well as I had originally intended. End turn. The problem with gravity is that magic power makes it absolutely terrible for your own units. But I can ascend you now. There you go. Excellent. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, I need more power. I should have looked to see what the boss was. We should have maybe played on the bottom floor, because that's, like, you're a very easy unit to take out. Okay, ascend. I mean, I think we'll just stack up this floor. I mean, I think we're gonna have enough damage. I'm not too worried about that. But this guy is gonna lose his sap. It's a 9 damage unit on the first floor, a 7 damage unit. No, 9 damage unit. Why do you have sap? Oh, you get sap and heal every combat. I see, I see. I still am not going to ascend you. I think I will just chill. Even if you're gonna heal, I think, you know, we're better than you are here. Got a lot of conduit, but like, to what end? I need a payoff for it. All right, I will take my 2 egg. We gotta figure out what the hell we're doing here. Egg! I don't think we need a third armor. Egg's pretty good. Especially in a deck with 0 cost spells. There we go, this is what I've been looking for. Enchant to grant conduit, don't care. Full moon apply days, we could get this to work constantly, but healing over max applies armor instead. We can actually buff up our units now. And we will save this because we don't get anything out of level 2. Okay. Luna Coven or Pyreborn Banner. Really feels like, especially with the addition of the 1 unit by default in the deck, that we're going into the Luna Coven units. Building up magic power, we want to be able to apply healing and armor to our units. If we go to the Merchant of Magic, I would be looking to make this holdover, this freeze. Where's the other one? This cheaper. So we would have a lot of options for our upgrades. Double stack doesn't really apply to anything. If we go to Merchant of Steel, we're looking to make you multi-strike. That would be incredible. Or quick. With sweep would be huge. Sapphire Wolf, welcome to the stream today. And give you more health so I can ascend you more easily. Let's go to the Merchant of Steel. Multi-strike is something I was looking for. Dualism doesn't work with... Dualism is such a weird one because it's so situational and strange to wrap your head around, I think, how it actually functions. Moonguard, Mageblade, and then New Moon Mageblade 3. Silent Sentinel, ability Slam. Restore to full health and apply spell weakness to all enemy units. Wow. That's pretty good, but also Mageblade 3. I mean, it's a heavy hitting unit, but we have sweep and trample? Sapphire Wolf says, university has been really stressful. Well, I hope you have a good weekend and relax and chill and regenerate and recoup your mental energy. An ability to restore yourself to full health and apply spell weakness, it's really good. Moonguard, you have roughly the same health, but you're more of a damage dealer. You have the Mageblade effect. You're gonna get 6 damage per conduit, which is also freaking incredible. I mean, theoretically, if we get enough healing in the deck, we don't need you. But the magic power buff to enemies is incredible, assuming we get better spells later as well. This is tough. This is very tough. You're rare. Sapphire Wolf says, Monster Train 1 was your favorite series. I hope you're excited for 2 then. Another 1,000 episodes of this. I'm gonna go for the rare unit. If in doubt, rare it out. And we could also give him multi-strike. Now he's hitting like a damn truck. We won't get the sweep effect, but if we just put quick on you, we only need one instance of the sweep anyways. So I'm gonna do that. Reroll is incredibly expensive. So instead, you get some health. Maybe save the rest of these upgrades for now. We don't need to reroll just to waste money. Instead, let us... You know what I need? I need equipment that purges units. I don't remember what it's called, but I need that. Wolf says I'm down. Resolve? See, this guy never showed up last time I was down here. We never got the +4 attack out of him. Legion, relentless spikes after combat gain 1 spikes. Should we probably play on the bottom? But we'll see. I mean, we have a lot of units. We can probably play on the bottom. And then just descend everyone behind you. It could work. Problem is, I really want to play both of these guys. Because they do a lot of damage. They do a lot more than you do. Is this the second run, says Gladair? This is the first run today. Probably like run number 5 ever. Yeah, the black hole sword thing is what I want. Purge a unit, that way we get rid of the imps, we get rid of the train stewards. That would be a lot better. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to descend you. And we're just gonna put an egg up here just to have an egg up here. So it's gonna be you, 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 and we'll go from here. Full Moon Ascent. With their haste, we probably don't want to do that. But I could ascend you and then put a shield guy in front of you, and then we can maybe ascend someone else next turn. But then we have to kill the haste units, otherwise they're gonna skip the middle floor. I could also descend you, which was kind of the plan all along, wasn't it? Yeah? That was the plan. Put a couple of body blockers in front of you. I forgot we still had this Heart of the Pact heart in our deck. So restore health. So let's buff, buff, restore as much health as possible. I might as well just play you guys up here. You know, there's no Ember Drain at the top floor, luckily. We have 1 turn. We're not gonna be able to draw the healing card again, but hopefully we have enough power to kill, you know, the jerk. Because I really want to make sure my egg lives. The egg is very important. Okay, you are dead. Fantastic. By the way, well, if you're dead, I was gonna put armor on units, but instead give me egg. We're gonna have 6 egg. I'll probably cash out at 6. Gladair says my personal favorite small difference is that there's no more Ember Drain or smaller middle floor. I appreciate that because those really affected how you actually, you know, dealt with enemies. Now, Flicker with magic power is lovely. It really affected how you handled the floors. On Slay, gain 2 energy or restore more health. Yes, Phase Blessing. I need the healing. And we're gonna loot this. We'll get an artifact and we can start building up the eggs again. Dragons and Whelps gain 8 damage. When a unit ascends, it gets Pyre Gel. When a unit gains Pyre Gel, it gains more. We don't really have things that give Pyre Gel except for the armor, which is good. But Dragons doing more damage, I don't think that affects the champion, but it would affect the Whelps. I normally play them as blockers that just die, but we'll take it. Summon a random unit from your deck on each floor after deployment. What's your favorite and least favorite change for Monster Train 1 to 2? This might be my least favorite change. Sketches of Salvation is so much worse. Summon a random unit to each floor. It can really mess it up. Also, it's just gonna summon shield stewards and imps most of the time. I think I'm just gonna skip this one. I haven't taken it yet, honestly. So Merchant of Arms. We don't need the heal, so I'm tempted to go to the right. But we could maybe buy that sword that purges units. Or we could just upgrade our own units, which is good. I would love to get a quick on you. We could also maybe get another unit. But dude, it's so tempting to go for the equipment. But I'm gonna go to the right. I'm gonna follow my heart here. Is there another, hold on, is there another opportunity for arms? I really want the sword that kills my own units. Hell, let's do it. Gain 10 gold when a unit dies. We'll probably take that. This unit's attack is equal to its maximum health, the equalizing rings. I mean, our champion has an insanely high health pool. And there's a glass cannon as well, which is very interesting. Okay, there's a lot of cool stuff here. You can combine lava armor and lava armor. I think the room is good. I think the ring is great. And then I think I want to re-roll. New moon effects are always active. Multi-strike extinguish. Would you look at that? You're insanely expensive, but I can now purge units. And that's exactly what I was looking for. And Connie was right, it is Black Hole Sword. I forgot what it looked like. I don't have any silent units. I have the other ones. I guess I do have you, but I don't really care. I'd rather get the money. This is what I want. I can't combine. I don't have the cash, unless we come here. You know, I kind of wish that if you overhealed, you would just get the money out of it. Why are you dancing like that? Just humping the air. From behind the soft glow from illuminated formaldehyde tubes, a plague doctor slithers forwards. We can permanently graft equipment onto a unit or get random equipment on a unit. So if we get equipment from our deck, we select the unit and then we select equipment and then we put it on the unit. Otherwise, it's random equipment, completely random. It could be the thing that kills them. I mean, the equipment in my deck, I want this on the champion, but we can't put this on the champion. I don't think. Ashen Ren! Hello, thank you very much for the resubscription. Thank you. Gaka. Yeah, I can't select the champion. So I think we'll go random equipment, and I'll put it on... I'll put it on you. Everlasting Light. What is that? Apply Valor to friendly units on strike. It's like, perfect. Okay. Everyone else on the floor gets armor and more attack. Sweet. Now, I wish I had 10 more coins so I could upgrade some of my stuff, but, you know, whatever. I still like what we have. Okay. So we have, it's very expensive, but I can purge my units now. And we're gonna play top floor, I think. That's ideally where I would like to be. So you're going up. And then we have 4 energy remaining. If these units live on the bottom floor, it really doesn't matter to me that much. So we do have void armament, but nothing to put on it. We can wait for it to shuffle. We can. I'm gonna put the conduit up here, I think, because this is where I'm gonna want these units. No, we'll put it on. I just don't want the ascend to do that much additional damage, you know? Gotta think about this for a split second here. You're gonna ascend first, then you. I wish I could push the egg further to the back, but I'd have to descend Lady Gilda, which we could do. Descend you and then start building on the middle floor. Might be better. Give you some armor. Put down a whelp. Oh, whelp. We're gonna draw more next turn. Again, I like the draw when you have a 0-cost card in your deck, or many of them. We have no descent. Damage is equal to its maximum health. Yes. I could give you an attack. Now, you might not have an attack. That's good for you. Play a spell in a unit, and then we will draw. So spell. Unit. We did draw a descend, which I guess is exactly what I was hoping for, isn't it? So now we have one huge floor. You might as well stay there. We're at New Moon, which means we have sweep, but no quick, because we never got it on the unit yet. His armor. You're going to attack twice and give Valor 4. Let's give you more armor so you don't lose as much on this turn. You can come down here. You can explode. Seems good to me. Now I need to put some tanks in front of the egg. So maybe I should have played you up there. Gain 10 gold when a unit dies. Well, we have to start there. As alchemy, you know, hopefully the egg comes back around. I want the money. It's like a vacuum tube in the background. You go there. Full moon is an ascend, which I don't really care about. Instead, I will just buff. Why not? It's 0 cost. Why not? You already have equipment, so we should put this on someone else. Put this on you. Give you more HP. End turn. I guess we should do damage, then end turn. The Nor, welcome! Hello! Just gonna give a hello to all of you to get it out of the way. There you go. Give you armor? Because you, wait, no, you have the ring. I guess we'll give this to the imp. He's gonna stick around for a little bit longer. All right. I like that gaining Valor every single turn. That's working out pretty well. My dude has built-in healing now. I think I'm just gonna play my cards. Now you're losing 10. You're down 6 HP. Let's put this on. You have 12 Valor. If you're losing 10, that means you're getting hit a lot. So let's give you the armor on this turn. Heal you up to full. Keep gaining money. See, I would love to be able to just put imps on the floor with the money, but I can't really do that, can I? And now we have to make a decision. Do you want void armament to purge a unit, or alchemy to get the egg? I think I want void armament to purge a unit, and then I can just sacrifice the imp next turn and hope that we draw the egg. It's not really an egg build, you know? We only have 2 things that generate egg. One is the queen and one is this card. And your summon ability kind of sucks, but you are trample, I suppose. But I want to get these imps out of the deck. They suck. How come you go down to 1 HP? Oh, right. All right, so now you are... I guess it doesn't show that you purge on death. It's just the void armament does it. You have extinguish, but nothing, it doesn't show you what triggers on death there, weirdly. Imagine not playing egg. I mean, I want to play egg, I just got to get there. Why do you hit like a damn truck? Oh, Valor. Yeah. We did draw egg! Hooray for the egg! Also get nuked. Okay, so we're gonna have 4 egg, and then hopefully next combat we'll get up to 8. Restore 20 health to friendly units. Healing over max applies armor, so it's a big heal, which I don't think we need. Double the amount of Pyre gel on a unit, but we're not building around the Pyre gel either. Create an ephemeral copy of a spell in your hand. Now that one, make it free, play it on alchemy, you get a copy of alchemy, and then you can maybe make it shuffle around, make it not consume. Ephemeral copy of a spell. Phase Blessing, you know, there's things I would like to play multiple times. The big heal card is a little expensive, but it does scale on magic power though. So it's a heal and armor on everyone, which is not that bad. We'd have to make it cheaper. There is a Merchant of Magic coming up and a Duplicator. I like it. We'll probably go that path, even though we don't need the heal. I want spell upgrades. So this is a nice one to make cheaper. Absolutely. Yeah. So we get the same unit that we have. New Moon gains stats. We already have a decent amount of stats. And then Moon Cycle 4 attack. We can trigger this a lot, but I don't have the capacity for another unit. And I kind of like the units that we have. And hopefully we can scale them more with, you know, more power as we go. I think I'm gonna skip, kind of lean into what we have currently. And we will take draw because we have a ton of free cards that we want to be playing. I know we have many expensive cards, but hopefully we can just make those cheaper or find another way of getting energy. And we will save this for now. Who needs capacity when you have gravity? Problem is that it's gonna scale on the damage that we do, and then it's gonna murder my own units. Rip. All right, what do you do? Gildeder. Gain 4 egg and 50 money. And you turn into a 60-90 unit. All right. Why not? Hold over, remove, consume. -2 and gain, consume. Now, here's the question, okay? If you permanently remove consume and then gain consume, does the new card have consume? Does anyone know? Because I'm really curious about this one. Holdover Flicker is gonna be really nice. Is the last one gonna be the Gilder Est egg? Probably. The North says, as far as I know, it doesn't have consume. I know you've watched or played Monster Train 2. It will keep the consume off, says Glader. Because that would be really nice. A 1-cost heal or 1-cost replayable 2 egg? And a holdover on Flicker is still really good, but also on the max HP is really nice too. Kind of like it on the Flicker. I mean, that's gonna scale pretty nicely. It's no Glimmer, but... Yeah. Okay, remove Consume on the... I'm gonna remove Consume on the heal. And then we'll make it 2 cheaper. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Okay. That's a really good card now. Holdover on, I think, Flicker. Pretty good. That was very expensive. We don't have enough for a reroll, unfortunately. And we'll make... We don't need Phase Blessing as much anymore, so we can make this one consume, probably. Because I think what I'm gonna do is duplicate that card. So now we have 2 of them in the deck. 1 cost, heal 20/armor. It's pretty good. Now I just need to play the thing that exhausts my units faster. Onsemen, Descend, Retreat. Apply Corruption to the front, Executioner. We're gonna try to play top floor, I think. The North says, I don't claim to be 100% on anything. Actually, I take that back. I also have the audacity to claim with 100% certain. I don't dare claim to be 100% on anything. But I take that back. I also have the audacity to claim with 100% certainty that you should always pick the egg. I don't need you to tell me to pick the egg. I already know to pick the egg. Okay, we're gonna have to ascend, but that's not that bad. Full moon ascend. Likely we'll be able to ascend as we go. I hate these guys though. They suck. It's 9 damage per turn coming out. It's more important that you live, so you're gonna get ascended. Okay, we didn't play a unit, so we're not gonna get the big draw. That's okay. His damage keeps going up and down every turn, or every time I play a card, rather. Okay, so there's Void Armament. There's the 1 energy heal. We're gonna wait on Void Armament, I think. We have other things to do. It's a shame that I can't really kill these guys, though. Well, I can put a tank in front and then kill them. Or then let them die, I suppose. Yeah. Again, the Whelp doesn't kill him, it only does 1 damage. That's only useful in, like, the early game. So we'll put you down. You're gonna live a little bit longer. Might as well give everyone a big heal here. Might as well maybe play an imp just to kill him. Or we could give someone armor. I don't really care about giving anyone armor, I don't think. Joe, welcome! Thank you very much for the resubscription. Don't go too fast on any of the turns. Caw, this train seems top heavy. Rude. How you doing, Joe? Have you been playing any Monster Train or enjoying it? I figured we would draw there. So that's a lot of armor. I like it. I think we'll go energy after this, honestly. I think we need the energy more than anything else now. Hate that you lived, that's okay. Full moon ascend. So now everyone's on the right floor. Flicker. I'm not going to be able to get to 3 energy, but that's okay. We could draw one more, which would not be the worst thing in the world. Might as well let you guys attack. I don't really care. But I would like this to have holdover, so I suppose we'll play it. Give you more armor. Get another unit out. Just gonna get that out of my deck, and we drew, so I accept it. Allows us to get another unit out. 1 damage is so bad. They buffed the stewards, but unfortunately everything else got buffed more, says 68. I beat the final fight today, and oh boy, if you don't know, you aren't ready. So, honestly though, I think Monster Train 2 is easier than Monster Train 1, at least post Pact Shards. Pact Shards really kind of limited winning strategies, I feel. It really meant you had to break the game in order to win, I think. I never really liked that. But I'm hopeful that I will get there and I will, you know, win and survive and experience it myself. The true levels of FU that this game can provide. Everyone gets 26 HP, and do damage, and play a unit, and then play another unit. Alright, that didn't work. I really want to get my Void Armament again, but I need to play a unit on this turn that can survive to next turn. It's not gonna happen, is it? Interesting. Although maybe I can draw it after a turn or two. 15 corruption sucks, but honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. I'll let you go for a turn, I don't care. I need more, again, I need more like energy every single turn. So we're already gonna have max egg. We should play Void Armament if we can, but I can't play a unit. I can't play anything to purge. Damn it. You know what, I should have ascended a Shield Steward in the past. Yeah. Since when do you have multi-strike? Oh, you also on summon apply multi-strike to all enemy units. I didn't know that. I mean, you're still probably dead. Like, is there any way I can get a unit out and then hit it with the Void Armament? I think the answer is no. I should have played a unit and then ascended it to the top so I had time to do it. $900 HP? We're hitting you for about 100 every single turn. We have so much HP. You're not gonna make it through. You know, it is technically possible that I can get Void Armament out, but it has to be in a couple of turns. Yeah. So I'm not gonna play this, I wanna draw. We have to draw Void Armament and then we can put it on him. But then I can't kill him, I guess. That's the problem now. Well, we'll figure it out later. Maybe I'll have some way of doing something there. I don't know. You get played. But the eggs! I already have enough eggs. He has enough armor that gravity doesn't actually kill him. I understand the problem. Still doing 120 damage, but I do have a ton of armor on everyone. And we have 8 eggs, so we might as well pop them open. Gain egg for every 4 soul smelter. Now that, we have so much expensive equipment, but this does give us more egg, a lot of egg. But we already have 6 egg every single combat because we do have the egg and then the 2 eggs from this. So I think the deck is a little too expensive, honestly. Ascend applies spell weakness. New Moon is always active. Silent units get 15 damage every resolve. And Moonbeam. I mean, we have damage spells. I don't think we need a Moonbeam. We have Flicker. That's our damage spell. I don't know, maybe a damage spell would be appropriate. Nah, we got Flicker. We're not gaining that much magic power. Not as much as we did on the last Luna run. But Ascend that can target your own minions is not that bad. It doesn't hurt them. I think I'm gonna skip though. Increase max egg, all right. Fae gain Conduit 1 and 5 damage on each moon cycle. What is Fae? Is that a specific unit type? It must be, because I don't have any. Friendly units gain stealth on Summon and Slay. That's not bad. Except, the problem is that if we take this and then our lady gets a kill, then enemies are going to be attacking the egg. I do like the ability of instantly killing train stewards, then I can give them the sword. Merchant of Arms, Merchant of Trinkets. We don't need a new unit, but if only I could make this stuff cheaper. I need to make the arms cheap. I have enough arms. I don't really think I need too many more arms. Maybe we would rather go Merchant of Trinkets. Remove cards for free. Yeah. There's some good artifacts, like draw an equipment card at the beginning of combat and it's free. +1 energy per turn, -3 deployment energy. Now, here's the question. Oh, dude, this is also basically 1 energy every single turn. But question. Does this drop you down to negative deployment energy? Instead of getting 4 on turn 1, would you have 2 energy on turn 1, and then you'd have to actually play the units as you draw them? But I think this is basically free energy. Spells in hand gain magic power. We're playing the spells, we don't need this. Spells that cost less are reduced. Very good. That artifact scares me, says 68. If it only takes you to 0, I could see that being pretty good. But if it takes you to -2 energy, that would suck. Lights and Scourges cost 0. Yeah. It's gonna, add things to the deck. And then I really like a lot of the cards that we have. We don't need Phase Blessing. And we don't need all of these units, which I'm gonna try to kill, but it's gonna be slow going probably. But I'll remove an imp. On Slate gains damage permanently, 50 damage to all units at the start of combat. Close, but gain damage shield. We haven't seen this one before. Close, but I do want to kill all enemies on the same floor as my units, and I have a lot of damage output, right? Where's Dante? Yeah, Dante would be great. I don't think we need Inferno Room. I want him to die on my floor. Gladiator says, I took that as my starting relic, then got 0 blights or scourges on the entire run. They do seem less prevalent, but perhaps they will get more prevalent on higher Covenant ranks. That's my thinking. Enters with Reanimate 8, gains Reanimate 6. Harvest. And then what do you do? Slay. I mean, I will definitely turn this on. Apply 3 corruption. We put enough damage out there. I don't think this will matter. Oh. Yeah, I think we put enough health out there. We can get around this. We're just gonna do the same thing. There's gonna be a lot of corrupted units, but okay, it might be a lot of corrupted units. Might be a lot of corrupted, like a lot of corrupted units. Hold up. 15 plus 15, you're taking 30 damage exactly. I can keep you alive. Then we just have to start drawing heals. You don't have equipment. You having this would be nice. This blocks 1 hit, but it doesn't block 1 corruption, because, again, 1 damage to enemy units is just so flippin' meaningless. It needs to scale. These imps are terrible. Strike applies corruption, also annoying. I like that I have the energy for this, but I don't really want to play it, do I? Might as well block some... Oh, no, I can play this, because we got energy in Drew. Okay. And now you're going to be purged. Damage is equal to its maximum health. Let's see. Okay, you don't attack. That's a lot. This is a lot of corruption, but we do have a lot of healing in the deck. We have not drawn our ascents, which is criminal. It's really losing the multi-strike is really gonna limit the amount of like damage we can output to the boss. But I can keep him alive for 1 more turn. Now he's only losing 29. Much. Losing 12. Let's split the difference. I thought you... Oh, I got rid of your equipment. You don't give Valor anymore, right. Okay, I can ascend you. You will live. Finally gets you out of the way. I can't kill you. No, I can kill you. Thank you for the gold. Very strange that that worked, but it did work. We've already used our... We've already used our... sword. It doesn't go into the discard, does it? I think it gets purged. Yeah, okay. That's fair. My units are hurting, but we have heals. We just have to draw them. Okay, we drew a heal. Full Moon Ascend. I have to check every time it shows up. Then, look at that. HP, HP. I'm not gonna let you die. Although we're not sweeping. Oh no, we are sweeping, we just don't do enough. Why? Oh, you're incanting me. Well, I'm still gonna play this to kill you. Taking a lot of damage every single turn. New Moon is Mage Blade. New Moon is... Full Moon is Sweep. New Moon is Descend. Well, they're all dead. So let's get a nice big heal. Try to keep my units alive. I don't even want to play this. I want to draw, because we really do need to get to our other cards faster. we need to draw the heals again, like as quickly as possible. Because this guy, we gotta kill him at some point. This is not a very good draw. We're gonna get sapped. You're gonna hit the Pyre. I'm gonna let you hit the Pyre. I'm gonna let you hit the Pyre. We might lose here. Well, I don't think we're gonna lose, but this guy is gonna have way too much reanimate for my liking. And we take damage every turn, so my units are gonna take like 50 damage every single turn. I don't have that amount of healing. Let's bring you up so I can kill you quickly. Get as much HP as possible. I mean, the egg has a lot of HP, but my big hitting unit is going to probably die. Let's see. He is dead. We are gonna lose our egg, which is unfortunate, but we will at least survive. For 150 gold, man. For 150 gold. It's the poison that we have on our units is insane. I should not have taken the trial. Thankfully, I had one unit that didn't have corruption. Jesus. For losing the egg, is it even worth continuing? That's okay, we'll just get more egg. Maybe we can take a soul smelter and get some egg. Apply Pyre Gel and deal damage to all enemy units. Don't need it. Gain 7 gold for each egg with a cooldown. We did get a lot of Avarice plays. We got a lot of money from the chamber. A lot of units died. It wasn't that bad. And we got the 150 gold. Again, this is not Even though we have her, it's not really an egg build. We've only picked up one egg card the entire game. Apply Pyre Gel and deal damage to enemy units. Gain soul on Siphon. It's so expensive, man. I don't have the energy to play all this stuff. Once I play the consume cards, I do, but it's ridiculously expensive. Did Soul Smelter get changed from the demo? I don't think so, but I don't remember exactly what it was in the demo. Yeah, could be interesting. It does apply Pyre Gel, I think, and then do the damage, but we already have a zero-cost holdover similar card. We have Magic Power. But this one, I just don't think we need. I think it's too expensive of a card. This one is much better. I like this one. A 1-pip unit could also be playable on the same floor as our champion, but then I'd have to wait to draw my other units unless we go for energy next, which we could do. Do we get the deployment energy from this? No, it doesn't open in full moon. It opens in new moon. Gain magic power is pretty nice, but I think we want Moonlit Glaive. It's such a good card. Okay, Merchant of Magic, Merchant of Steel. Look, I have upgrades available on units, but Merchant of Magic, make my spells cheaper would be nice. Freeze Gravity, cheapify Alchemy. And there's a alcove here, and we have so much money we could just pay to remove some cards. Magic. Arms and steel removal heal. I'm gonna go Merchant of Magic. Kind of building around the magic, ain't I? Let's see what we have here. Add 10 copies of the heal card. Arcus! Angel of Darkness approaches the train. I mean no harm, the Titan's grasp is suffocating. If you help me, I will grant you something powerful in return. Ah, health for an artifact. 50%. You offer more? Yes. You offer more? Oh, it's not an ever-increasing probability now. Equipped units gain armor 10, sure. Oh, we can go further. No. This is all you had to offer? Is this just RNG? I wonder if you could actually purge him and get something out of it. But I can't really afford to go any deeper. Man, this is kind of not a very good assortment. Flicker can be that. Did you go to the other tab in the settings? No. No. Reroll. Spell Chain. Get to play a card again. I mean, Spell Chain on a temporary big heal is okay. On the egg, we'd have to have the energy to play it, is the problem. Can make the egg cheaper. Didn't get what I wanted. Well, you know what? We could make it not consume now, and now it could cycle around. Now a gravity spell chain, I kind of do like. We can get multiple ascends or descends at the same time. And then I think we just start purging. Like, let's get you out. Let's get you out. I still have train stewards I can nuke if I need to. Kind of like everything else. Let's get another steward out. All right. Fingers crossed. Grant damage shield to enemies. Grant damage shield 1 to the front non-boss enemy unit after each combat. This does not seem that bad. But do we want to play on the bottom or do we want to play up above? We could do that thing where we play 2 units down at the bottom, then descend the lady. Lady! Then we have our Valor unit in the front tanking damage. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I mean, for the boss, it does make sense. Yeah, it kind of does. Hello, don't kill my egg. Because you're not taking that much damage right now. So room, I don't actually have a unit to play, so I can't get a draw. That's okay. We'll start buffing down here. You've lost sweep. Let's give you sweep. I would like to kill this unit. Hit everybody with a nice armor. Could hold over flicker, and we can play alchemy, which heals the pyre and gives us 2 egg. I would like to have that every turn, I think, but as soon as we thin out the deck a little bit more, we probably don't need to get it every turn because we'll just have enough HP to tank everything. You guys did make it through, didn't you? Oh, you did. Here's the deal. We're coming down here. So you are dying because you are eating the honey of life. Probably not going to be able to kill you if you hit the pyre or whatever. We're going to heal the pyre. We'll put out a tank in front. It's going to purge your damage shield, which is also nice. Played a spell, played a unit. If we play equipment, we'll get a refund, so we should play an equipment. Then we got a refund. You are not sweeping. Now you're sweeping and everything's dead. Beautiful. We need to give you the Mage Blade when it shows up. Give everyone armor. Flicker saves us a bunch of damage. Or it means we can do more damage to you, stop your damage shield from increasing again. Which is tempting. And then you know what? If everything's dying, I could just boom you, but I'll boom you next turn. I want you to tank this guy. Okay. It's beginning to work. So you're not sweeping. Now you're sweeping. We don't need it though, because everyone was dying already. We also got an energy refund. So play this. Give him this. We also did get draw. We got the double gravity, which we don't really need, but I could just descend the egg down behind my other units, then I don't have to worry about protecting it. I could just send you down as well. Why not? I don't need anything on the middle floor. Let's boom ya. Let's conduit, descend, descend. Perfect. You're only losing 2 HP. I don't need to give you armor. I'd rather give the armor to someone else. And then unit's attack is equal to its maximum HP. I suppose we'll give it to you. Gives you a little bit more damage. You don't need the armor. Cool. It's working. It's working! We need more damage. That's what we need. But I've been waiting for this damn thing to show up, and now we finally have it. Apply conduit 1. We are sweeping. I don't think we need to sweep. I think I'd rather just buff, give everyone more HP, get the flicker. Only doing 100 damage to the boss, but we've got good sustain. And as soon as the frontline minion dies, we do have like, hopefully eventually like 300 armor on the dude behind. Everyone is going to have armor. It's a pretty good heal spell. Could kill them. Might as well nuke ya. I don't think we need to play it. You know, there you go. Now you're taking 100 damage. Do you give yourself damage shield every turn? You do, okay. That's why you're annoying. That's why you're garbage. Okay, we will have 10 egg, which is pretty nice. Assuming we live, which is, you know, probably gonna happen. Yeah, it's front non-boss enemy unit, but sometimes it triggers only during Relentless. But this does trigger all the time, which is interesting. Okay, we are sweeping and killing everything. If I cancel the sweep, we're not gonna be killing everything. We don't need more egg, we're gonna get max. Now I can play this. We're not doing damage to him, but we are, you know, not leaking any units. We have 200 armor on our second position unit, which is pretty damn good. And that's a lot of honey. Honey, that's a lot of honey. All right, end turn. I still feel like we need more damage. I just don't know where to get it from. Yeah, he doesn't give himself damage shield, which is at least nice. Transfer Pyre Gel to a unit on this floor and then deal 5 damage 5 times. Pretty good one. We're not really putting too much Pyre Gel out there unless we get our relics that give Pyre Gel. That's not too bad. You're the sap boss. Hate that. This might be a little bit too late. Gain 1 equipment damage permanently every moon cycle. Because with the Mage Blade out, I don't think we really need +1 when there's 2 combats left. Take another spell. Is there another Merchant of Magic? There is. And it's right up ahead. Okay. I'll take Death Roar. And I will take energy. I think we have more draw. We need more energy so we can play these expensive cards. Spells gain damage for each upgrade. When you damage your own unit, reduce its cooldown. After using an ability, friendly units gain armor. We don't really have abilities, so we'll take more damage, even though it does make the Descend a little bit heavier hitting. Everything else is going to do more. It says +3 damage. I assume it will also affect the heal, but I don't know. Passive Pyre Gel. Cost randomization. I mean, these will likely be free, right? Like, anything that reduces the cost of a spell does work with Volatile Gauge. If it gets drawn with 3, it'll still cost 1. If it gets drawn with 0, 1, or 2, then it'll cost 0. Alchemy will likely be cheaper. Death Roar will likely be cheaper. The problem is Moon Ritual will be way more expensive every time they show up. I think I'll not take it. I don't think... A bunch of 0-cost spells, I don't think you want it. I really don't. We could go Merchant of Arms and then merge some stuff, but I don't think we need to. I think I would just like to make things cheaper. Newman effects are always active, gain 1 energy when a unit dies. If we make our spells cheaper, we don't need the energy. We also took an energy relic. -1 in intrinsic. That on a holdover would be lovely. Without having it on a holdover, getting this on turn 1 is not bad, just so we have something that we can play to give armor to a unit while we work on the ascension process or descend process. Could also play it on a gravity, then we always have at least 1 ascend descend at the beginning of combat, which means that we could actually descend our champion at the beginning of combat. Yeah, I kind of like that. Or ascend them, but we would not like to leave the egg behind. Okay, that's interesting. Spell chain. Holdover on a Moon Ritual, the spell chain is not bad. I mean, we have the money, might as well play it. We don't have the energy for this. This is fine. Okay, I mean, if we spell chain and then intrinsic gravity, then we know we can set up the floors however we want. Yeah, okay. I do like that. -2 in gain consume. Please let me get the remove consume. I'll do it. I'll do it. Hey! Awesome. 1 energy. Can't make anything cheaper. Can't give anything magic power. Can give something double stack. I'd rather just pay to remove at this point. Seems fine. Wait a minute, I should check to see what the boss, or not the boss, what our boss S does. 400 gold! We're only gonna get that once, but like, why not at this point? You know? It's a lot of gold for the next shop. Let's purge. And then purge the... We don't really need the other gravity, but it is still a good way of like manipulating enemies, I suppose. Let's purge a... I mean, if I purge Shield Steward and then Void Armament, we don't need either. We can do that at the next shop. Easily enough. Let's purge a... Single Moon Ritual. Level 3 egg should hatch or something. It's... Unfortunately, it's not the Wormkin. Though I would love that, because I love the Wormkin. Restore, when they move up a floor, you just spawn garbage in front and enchant silence. I think we can top floor this one. We only have 4 cards to draw. Okay. I want the Moon Guard in front, though. Full Moon Ascend. I can ascend my units next turn easily. Yeah, I think we'll play you here on the middle floor, ascend you behind Moon Guard, because I want him to gain Valor and then get block passively if we need it. I think that works. Might as well put you here. Because we know guaranteed now that we can actually do the ascend that we want. So ascend. Ascend. Perfect. And then we'll give you all of the armor that we can. And we'll give you... Probably just give you the damage. And we have another lava armor as well. So we'll do this, 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 this. Deal 11 damage 5 times. Okay, let's do 11 damage once. And then, I guess you're dying already. I don't need to explode my unit. Need me a spine chief or something. That'd be fun. Void Armament. I would like to play this. Excellent. So that's a... I don't have a unit to gain energy, but I can gain energy by going into full moon. No, we already got the energy. Never mind. That's fine. Doesn't matter. We did gain the energy? How did I get energy? We already went into full moon. We should have already gained the energy. Unless, you know what? Unless we gained the energy before the turn technically started so we could gain more energy by going back into full moon? I don't know. Look, we got alchemy. Should have played lava armor. No, we didn't have a unit. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Just go. Okay, just go. What do you do? And can't to give them damage. Okay. I guess I just won't do that. I would like to kill you. There's our glaive. I might as well go to you. You are a sweeper, kind of. You do kind of sweep. You can take the ring, buffs your damage, more conduit. You can also take the armor, and then health, and then health. We gain a lot of HP. Nice healer, heals for 40, and then spawns a bunch of 1 HP units. Yeah. This actually doesn't seem like a very bad combat. Like, this is pretty easy, all things considered. I can play wherever I want. I don't have to worry about, you know, taking pyre damage if I don't have units down below. It's very weird. I mean, I might as well bring some of you guys up, right? Like, if we're not dying, that's what we're doing. But we should be careful. We should kill the thing that's buffing. And we killed it before it even gave them the bonus from that, too. That's kind of interesting. Not what I expected. Kill you. My dude is not attacking that much. He only has 8 valor. Okay, we get 4 egg. No, we gain 6 egg? I don't even need to play alchemy anymore. That's crazy. We're at full health too. All right. New moon descend. I mean, let's kill you. Then we don't have to worry about the buffs. I don't think we need to worry about ascending or descending. I think we just smack. Give 29 armor to all minions. And if we're not playing gravity, why wouldn't we play gravity? We can kill units. There you go. 6 egg, the American dream. Definitely my dream. Okay, Death Roar is not the best spell, but it is at least something single target. I guess we'll play that on you. And then we're not gonna need Flicker Holdover, we're gonna draw within a couple of turns. Yeah, so these enemies, they will die. But if I flicker them multiple times, they will just die passively. Incants will give spikes. I could ascend you. You only have 1700 HP. You only do 17 damage. We gain 30 health. Honestly, it's actually in our best interest to wait. We'll gain more health than these guys doing damage in one attack. So I think we'll just chill. You're not dying? There you go, please die. So I'm not even gonna play Flicker. That black hole acid really is everywhere, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't paying attention to it necessarily, but I suppose you're not wrong. There's a black hole everywhere. That is real funny. There you go. I think that's worth it. Might as well. Alright, something tells me you're dead. Although, why do you have 47 damage? What? Oh. It's a different prayer stone. It doesn't give spikes. It gives the boss 15 damage? And every time I hit it, it gives the boss 4 damage. What? What? That's absurd. So if you play the boss on the top floor, it has 60 damage roughly. That is absurd. Well, luckily we're killing you. I'm just not gonna play anything. But holy heck. If I death roar, it's gonna give the boss 67 damage. That is absurd. Wow. So nothing about this combat seems to matter except for the boss wave. That's stupid high damage. I really wish I could see these things before the boss showed up. Like, I want to be able to plan for this. I guess you could just always, you know, restart the battle if you were like, oh, I should play on the bottom now. But whatever, we're gonna be fine. Life is gonna be painful, but we're gonna be fine. Do we want new moon or full moon? Full moon sweep kills them all in one go. But we also have trample. New moon gives us mage blade, which would give you... Oh, you already have mage blade? Okay, we'll keep it there. Wow. All right. Hitting for 59. Good lord. Play the egg. I didn't need to. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy unit. If it kills, gain 3 damage permanently. Give me this early, please. Create an ephemeral copy of a spell in hand. Phase X times, apply X conduit. Restore health and apply conduit. I don't really need these either. Like, this would be good if we had better energy generation. Or if we have phasing that where we want to phase multiple times, but... loot. We have 1,400 gold. God damn. Sure. More Pyre gel. There you go. 3 deployment energy is nice, but we don't have anything worth deploying. Winged Steel for draw could be really good. Do we want to duplicate a unit? I don't know. Kind of like what we have. The sap is going to be a pain in the butt, but we don't have to play the card for sap. We could just let it hurt the Pyre. We have full health. I never did upgrade my equipment for being drawn at the beginning of combat, did I? Actually, you know what we should do? Probably upgrade our units. We have units that need upgrades. Yeah. That seems to be smart. Friendly units gain 5/5 if they're the only unit on the floor. On the turn after deployment, draw 10 cards. Remove buffs. Take those. There you go. On deployment, draw an equipment. Fully healed champions. Well, the champion could be a really good tank for the next combat. Chris, welcome. Running a train on some monsters? Yes, indeed. With the world's biggest tank. Your mother. Multi-strike. I wouldn't mind giving this guy another stack of multi-strike. He's a big damage dealer. But you're also going to give... We're also probably going to give you the sword. And you're a sweeper. It's tough. It's tough. You're going to have Mage Blade 7. You're going to have Mage Blade 6. I guess we'll give it to the sweeper. +1 capacity, 15 damage, and 50 health. We can afford to play you, still, and you're a huge tank. Why not? Okay, Titanite would have been nice. Dualism doesn't do anything. All right, I just wanted to see. I wanted to see. What do we remove from the deck? What do we not need? I mean, We don't need 2 gravities. Dump 1. We don't need the consume heal armor because we literally have that ×2 and it doesn't consume. We also don't need alchemy because this is the last combat. So let's dump that one. And then let's pay for removal. And you have an equipment, you're gonna get equipment. And then we have, oh, you can be removed. We don't need void armament. Although, why not? Again, last combat, we can play that, probably. Let's remove the Phase Blessing, and then let's remove maybe Equalizing Rings. Yeah. $17 card deck, hell yeah. All right, Sap Boss. It's definitely still quick. We never got the opportunity to pick up quick here. Unfortunately. It never did show up, did it? So we know we are going to get Ascend next turn. Who do we want tanking for who? I think we want the lady to tank. Is that right? I've got to think about this. We want you in the front. Yeah. Yeah. But I think we want to play on the bottom because this is also the floor where you're going to take pyre damage. So let's go bottom floor. Here. Here. We'll descend next turn. We'll give you health passively. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. And weirdly enough, I think you're going to tank for the Moon Guard. Well, I guess it doesn't matter who tanks for who. I guess Moon Guard, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just play them. You get the Moon Glaive, which is, it's not Mage Blade 5, it's Mage Blade 3. Excuse me, princess. And we've unlocked Lazarus League. We played enough equipment. Whew. Who gets multi-strike? It's a good question. Apply Valor. We can give you multi-strike later, I guess. We have so much energy, I love it. Sure, gain gold. I've seen an upgrade in the shop that gives quick. Yeah, that's the one I've seen, Glade Air. I haven't seen like the Book of Quickness for Monster Train 1, but I have seen the quick upgrade in the shop, and it just never showed up on this run. But we only went to like 2 steel shops, so it's fair. Okay, who's going in the front? Who's going in the back? What's your thing? Mage Blade 2? I think we'd rather put Moon Guard in the back and then give him the extra multi-strike later. So let's give him Conduit. And then Gravity will turn into a Descend. So we descend you, you're a sweeper. Then we descend you. New Moon Descend, good. Okay, now we have the floor set up and Protective Egg still there. Keep buffing, keep buffing. Give you armor and you armor. And then we can give everyone 23 armor times 2. Might as well flicker. And then I guess I might as well hit you, even though it's not gonna apply any Pyre gel. We need you to get Pyre gel so we can start increasing the Pyre gel you get. But that's not really gonna happen, is it? We are silenced. Well, I think I can just wipe that with a flicker, basically. Now, do we give everyone sap? Ugh. Let's give everyone sap 4 right now, because we will purge 4 sap over the course of the fight. I just don't know if we want to keep giving him the sap. We might be able to do this without taking any damage, but it'll be awkward. More sap? We're gaining Valor, which kind of counteracts the sap. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. You're not dying either, which is very unfortunate. You also don't do any damage? Okay. I guess I can do that then. Welcome back. So we have 8 Valor, which counteracts half of the sap that we have. I'd like to try to do this without taking Pyre damage. I mean, we have enough health to easily tank this guy. I think we can do it. I would really love it if I could... Gotta keep the Pyre gel on you. I would really love it if I could... purge all the sap, but that's not gonna happen. I'd like to be able to do this without taking damage. No real reason. That was a cool animation. I haven't seen anything get hit yet from the Pyre. But like, we have many, I mean, we're doing, let's say 300 damage per rounds. If we can get to 350 armor, we can survive 10 rounds pretty easily. Yeah, we should be okay. And we're scaling, and we're gonna give this guy void armament, like, in 2 turns. Yeah. And he's got 21 Pyre gel. Yeah, things are happening. In fact, should we give this guy the void armament right now? I like that he's giving everyone Valor still, though. Scaling our damage beyond the sap. I can wait. The dude who made it past, we can just hit him with the free spell. Or descend him and then move the Pyre gel over. I don't really want to remove the Pyre gel from you, so we're just going to do that again. Okay, we are going to draw Void Armament this turn. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to keep playing it. All right. Have another multi-strike, please. Now you... Full Moon Ascend. No, I don't think so. Get down here. I said get down here. All right, what do we have? I don't imagine you're gonna make it through my units. I'm even gonna sap them again, because why not? All right, we cannot change the moon again, though. It's gonna cost us tons of damage. But I'll give everyone another 44 armor. They're not even killing Big Bertha. An excellent run. This is a pretty okay run. We weren't really building around the eggs, but managed to get something happening here. We unlocked Lazarus League. Mix in the powers of the mad scientists and their dangerous experiments. Their power over life and death will lead you to victory. And if it doesn't, you can always use the pieces they leave behind. Oh no, it's the villain from the Darkest Dungeon knockoff game that I can't remember the name of ever. Dun, 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 dun. All right, what do we unlock? Cursed Dragon Staff, rare. Incant, deal 1 damage to enemy units. Man, that just seems so bad, right? Like, if it doesn't scale on magic power, then magic power and like a glimmer, or it's not glimmer, a flicker, is just way better. It is free. You know, you don't have to pay to do the 1 damage to enemy units, and it does work with Pyre Gel, so I suppose that's where the synergy lies. It's not magic power, it's Pyre Gel. Perhaps that's actually also, now that I think about it, where the value of the whelps lied. They do 1 damage, but if you can apply Pyre Gel, then you can increase that damage that they deal. So yeah. 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 After using an ability, friendly units gain 5 damage. It's actually pretty good. Probably on the same floor, but you can get some abilities that you're using constantly. And now also, again, the whelps have a value. No other unlocks. That's a surprise. Add 2 vengeful shards to the starting deck. This is where Blights and Scourges costing 0 helps, because this is garbage in your deck. Room unlocked, the Hall of Experiments. Mastered cards. Hell yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, they're kind of like deadweights, except they're even worse than deadweights, because you have to pay 1 energy or take 1 damage. So, Vengeful Shards are pretty bad. I'd rather have the deadweight. Well, actually, hold on. You can It didn't say they were unpurgeable, or did it? Maybe you could remove them from your deck permanently. I suppose I hadn't thought about that. I suppose I had not thought about that. Cool, we could do an endless run, but I doubt we're going to progress very far. Run summary. There you go. 2 title turnings lasting forever. Pretty good. All right, lore time. No lore, just do your train. Also Tipsy Imp. And after you get this gold, oh no, you're talking. And after you get this gold, what do you do with it? What do you mean? We keep it, of course. Let it shine. You just keep it and do nothing? I suppose to you it seems like nothing, but to us dragons there is simply meaning in possessing it. On occasion we spend it, but as a way to get more gold. Oh, that's right. I find it very funny that the dragons are basically the Ferengi. And should our hoards ever become full, we melt it down and pour it in the Pyre flow, an offering to Pyre, as tradition demands. Truth be told, we aren't supposed to say this out loud, it's merely to make space for even more gold. What an odd existence to constantly chase after something only to hoard it. Wouldn't you rather commune with the stars, dance in the moonlight, frolic with your sisters and brothers? Hell yeah! Are the stars made of gold? No, they're made of cheese. All right, we've unlocked train customizations. Hell yeah. Well, that was a good run. I suppose the champion is pretty strong to make up for the fact that the champion doesn't seem to give you that much in the way of power over the course of a run. They're giving you eggs or money, which you can then spend, but the stats of the champion were actually not that bad, at least not initially. 30-30, I mean, that does beat Lord Phoenix. He has an ability, but yeah, like 30-30, and on top of that, you get the money gain. Like, that's not bad stats for a unit. But I suppose primarily what you really want to do is you want to get the eggs, get the gold, start scaling, and just spend the money wisely. You know, that's 400 gold, that's 2 relics. So even on the 7th fight, you're getting something by holding the egg. You're buying 2 relics. And gaining the value of the eggs and trading them in for other loots as well. Very interesting. He might give you more eggs over time. Gladear says, I can't read Gildier Egg and think anything other than Gladier Egg. Is there a mod that changes the name of the egg? I would do it. Anyways, fun run. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.